I've had a few inspirations, a few inspirational figures. I've thought about my grandmother, who just really told me that I could do anything if I put my mind to it, and loved me unconditionally. And even when people say, well, leaving Chick-fil-A didn't make sense, well, God told me to leave. And my grandmother was a praying woman. And she told me, she said, God will always be with you and always will lead you and always will provide for you. And so that's been an inspiration. I have to say, Dan Cathy, who I think you all know, has been an inspiration in that he's just consistent. He shows up every time. He's the same person every time. And none of us are perfect, but he does his best to be consistent. And so that's what we want out of the same house. We want to be consistent. I don't want you to say, well, I saw him or I saw his organization and it wasn't what I thought it was because it wasn't what I saw before. That is an inspiration to us to just be consistent. That Chick-fil-A sandwich that you had is consistent.
It is.
And so that is just important. And so a number of inspirational figures, folks who started nonprofit organizations. We're not a nonprofit, we're a public benefit corporation. But the difficulty of that, you know, I tip my hat to them. And when it comes to actually making sure we come together, you heard me mention Nelson Mandela. He's a hero of mine. He was a lawyer, big man, a pugilist, a big personality, not a perfect man at all. He was a skirt chaser, all sorts of things. But he was used by God. And he changed the trajectory, not of the nation, but he inspired the world. And so God can use all of us, and every bit of us. So I'm grateful for